The family left for the night, so we started setting up for the investigation.
All right, Chris, go ahead and test the theory.
What is going on with this thing?
Did you copy, Chris?
There's some interference. Guys, I can't hear a thing. Can we get Chasey to come down here? I think the radios are messing up. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Chasey to Chris, stand by.
I don't know what you're saying.
I mean, it never fails. When our radios go on the blink, something paranormal's at work.
Let's go and check it out. All right. Carrie had told us that her dog wouldn't go into the house.
We tried to get him into the house. We tried to coax him in the house, and he wouldn't come.
So we thought we would try it out with Bourbon. Listen. Listen. What is it? Listen. What is it, bud? You know, Bourbon is typically a very calm dog, so he only gets worked up when he senses something threatening in his environment.
Dude,
Hey, he's not gonna come in, man.
their other dog, man, won't come in the house.
Okay, he's getting in front of me. He didn't want me to come in. You know, Bourbon always tries to protect me. He even got aggressive there at the end and just pushing against my leg. Didn't want me to go in the house either. All right, okay. All right, buddy, come on, let's back it up. So Bourbon's not going in the house. Leads us to believe that he thought there was something in there that was going to cause me harm.
We set up Central Command in the De La Somme's garage. We're setting up surveillance cameras in almost every room of the house. By the stairs where PJ hears footsteps. In the master bedroom where Carrie sees shadow figures. In Katie's room where she senses being watched. And on the balcony where everyone's seeing shadow figures and balls of light. That way, if something happens when we're not looking, we'll pick it up with those cameras. It's hard to see shadow figures in the dark, so that's why we set up the laser dot grid. It's a beam of laser lights that creates dots across the walls and floors. If a shadow figure does pass through the beams of the lasers, we'll know it because it'll break up the pattern.
All right, Chasey, we need a little, no, go to the camera.
Yeah, if you could just go ahead and drop that to your left and right, that would be great.
That confused the out of him.
Maybe tilt it down just a hair. Now, whoever walks through there, we're gonna have to just lean that way. Yeah, that's true. What is he doing? That's too disturbing. Okay. No, not that. I'm done.
The balcony seems to be the epicenter of activity in the house. This is the only area where every single person in the family has experienced something paranormal.
If there's something that we're going to capture anywhere, it's going to be in that area, I think, right there.
That's
maybe
a perfect path.
Yeah,
I mean, that's between all the rooms.
We decided to try out the Devil's Toy Box because if something's actually able to follow the De La Somme family from one house to the next, hopefully we can try and capture that traveling spirit and relocate it out of the house.
Okay, spirits, there you go. The toy box in position. Order. Yeah. I just get scared when I'm by myself.
All right, guys, let's get a little humble for a minute, man.
We're Christian guys. Faith is one of the most important things. Your relationship with God is what grounds you.
Holy Father, thank you, God, for this another day you've given.
When you're about to face down a potentially evil spirit, you need some help from the big man upstairs.
Your precious and holy name, we humbly pray. Amen.
Amen.
This family means, you know, a lot after talking to them, you know.
We think a lot of them. They got great kids. I mean,
Hey, camera by the Devil's Toy Box just went down, guys. We started getting activity as soon as we finished our prayer. It was like there was something evil that rose to challenge our presence.
The balcony seems to be a real hot spot within the house, so that's where we placed the Devil's Toy Box.
What was that?
The family had mentioned that they had heard a loud boom.
It woke everyone up.
So this boom we just heard could be a portal opening and supernatural activity coming through again.
What do you think, man? You want to go first, or how you want to do this tonight?
Oh, man, it's dark in there.
It is dark in there.
We'll keep it quiet, and we'll monitor what y'all got going on. Y'all do anything, just holler.
By splitting up into teams, we can focus on multiple areas of the house at the same time.
Right time in Tennessee, baby.
All right, we got a pretty much ambient temperature in the room.
That's the TV on here.
Why is the TV on?
Doogie and I were headed up to the balcony when we noticed that the television was on in the downstairs front room.
This was not on earlier.
Are you serious? So you're sure nobody turned this on? I mean, nobody was in here, right?
I know when I come through earlier, this was not on.
We checked the surveillance cams, and there was absolutely nobody around to turn on that television.
Okay, if you're here with us, can you turn the TV back on?
Dude, if the TV come on right now, I hope to God it's on the Jesus station.
Maybe knock on something? What was that? Something just hit that door?
You know, like in those horror movies where you're like, don't open the door, stupid, and then bam! That's me.
Something just hit this door, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine that. It's a little strange, man. I don't know what to think about both of those correlating in the same rooms.
Dude, this is some strange stuff going on.
I don't know, man. You want to go upstairs?
Yeah. All right, let's do this. So we went upstairs to see about this devil's toy box that we had set up.
Is there anybody home? I don't like the feeling around this box, man.
Judging from what we've experienced in this home, what they've experienced, and what I personally believe, I think this may be some sort of demonic entity that's attached itself to the family.
I'm actually going to leave my recorder going right here.
So we got thermal pads, ELF meters, EM pumps, the Wraith trackers. We got the mail meter, audio recorder. We got this thing wired up like Fort Knox.
If a spirit wants to check out the box, it'll manifest itself inside, and the change in energy fields is bound to set off our equipment.
Hey, Doogie, I think there's about 5 more things you can put around that.
That was a shelf.
I'll start doing this stuff in the daytime.
It'd be a whole lot easier.
Check this out.
Carrie had told us that they had a lot of paranormal activity in their bedroom.
In the master bedroom, we've had the tall, shadowy figure standing at the end of the bed.
So we're sending Porter and Chasey Ray to check it out.
Let's do an EVP session in here, Chasey.
EVP stands for Electronic Voice Phenomenon.
It's electronically generated audio that resembles speech, but is beyond the range of human hearing. All right, there's recorders on the bed. You can try to communicate with us. Spirits, in theory, are made up of energy and are believed to communicate through EVPs that can be recorded, processed, and played back. Is there anyone in here?
If you want your presence to be known, make it so.
I'm not sure they understood you.
I told you to speak my language, shut up.
Quit being chicken. Do something to let us know you're here.
As soon as we started the Delasom investigation,
What was that?
we knew we were up against something potentially evil that wasn't afraid to face us head on.
You gonna go ahead and play back and see what we've got?
Yeah.
If you want your presence to be known, make it so.
Hold on a second. We back up.
What was it?
I don't know, dude.
Make it so.
Right there. That's what we've been wanting to get tonight, right there.
That's crazy, man.
EVPs are usually random words or phrases. This EVP really stands out. It's like the spirit understands what we're saying. Okay, that's what we wanted. We'll get out of here, let the guys know what we got.
Okay.
All right.
We're getting all this intense activity. Urban went nuts. We had technology going haywire.
Don't know what you're saying.
There was a loud boom, as if something supernatural had come through a portal. And we just caught some pretty creepy EVPs. This is all evidence that there could be a strong paranormal presence in this house. Sometimes we'll even provoke the spirits. If we can't elicit a response by being nice, maybe we'll kick up their anger a little bit, and that will give us a response.
I want you to show yourself and quit being a coward. Either you're going to pound me to the floor, or I'm going to pound you to the floor. I'd want to think that if it did hit me down and slam me against the wall, I'd get right back up and try to tackle it. I want you to appear right here in this corner, and I want you to make that gray box with the green light light up.
Brandon didn't find any evidence of strong activity in Katie's room. There for a while, nothing was happening. I mean, everything got kind of dead.
This thing had been trying to scare us all night, so it was a little strange that the activity just stopped.
Got the mail meter. What is that?
Meter's going off. Dude, this thing's going crazy in here, man.
Can you make it stop?
I can't explain why that thing would be going off unless we've got something in this box.
You think that may have been something like entering into the box?
That's what I'm sitting here trying to debate, man.
Dude, I've got chills all over me, man.
In theory, ghosts give off electromagnetic frequencies. A Mel meter reads fluctuations in electromagnetic fields. We had gotten a few little blips here and there earlier, but nothing like what was going on now with this box.
Are you here?
Okay. Dude, I'm freaked out.
If there was something in the box, it had enough energy to set off the Mel meter, the ELF meters, the K2 meters, basically everything that could read electromagnetic activity.
I'm like sweating bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is making me nervous and
Let's just bring everybody up here. You want to? Hey, Porter. Come on up here, man. We got some crazy activity. Jesse Ray, we got a few things happening here, man. Oh, look, here goes.
Whoa.
As we ask questions, this thing responds by using the K2 meter and the ELF meters to let us know that it's there and it wants to talk.
Something about Chasey?
Whoa, hey, you like the big man?
So for some reason, the box was responding to Chasey Ray more than anybody else.
Talk to it, Chasey.
You make harm for this family. Whoa. How in the world this demon in this box could understand Chasey Ray? We don't even understand Chasey Ray. The hell is going on? Do you want out of the box?
Look at this. That was directly intellectual, back and forth, on command.
Guys, I think we're treading on some pretty heavy. We need to get this up.
Yeah.
This really blew my mind. In the paranormal world, it is so rare to get such clear, direct communication.
This thing needs to be
Out of here.
Okay,
That's cool.
all right. Let's take it out in the front yard and see if it's still in there.
Don't puddle back here.
Yeah, I'm good. Just come slow.
Is there something inside this thing moving?
What?
You just feel that right there.
What'd you feel?
There's something tapping inside the box.
You're me.
No, dude, I'm not.
Shut up.
I've been ghost hunting a long time, and I've never used a devil's toy box before. But in this case, it may have actually worked. Whatever was haunting the De La Somme family may be in that box.
Do you want out of the box?
Let's take it out in the front yard and see if it's still in there. Is there something inside this thing moving?
What?
There's something tapping inside the box.
And I could tell in their face, both of them, they were really messed up over this. There was something scratching in that box.
Shut up. They're not all
Whoa, dude. I mean, I'm shaking.
There was something there that just didn't feel like it belonged.
Dude, get your down. All right, get it out of this house.
We actually physically took it outside and put it in the yard because we wanted to test it and make sure that whatever we had trapped in the box was still in there.
Are you pissed off because we've moved you from where you were wanting to be?
Whoa! Man, this whole right here. I mean, it is. It's crazy.
I know I'm one of the main ones on the team that's always going on with some kind of silly shenanigans all the time, but that became really serious to me when we got it outside.
Did you follow them from that house to here?
Okay. You can't make the millimeter go off unless you are literally physically touching the antenna. One of the things that sets off the millimeter is electromagnetic energy. We're out on the front lawn with no electricity around us whatsoever. So whatever's setting off the millimeter has to be coming from inside that box.
That's crazy, man. I don't know what to think, guys. No electricity out here.
We decided to leave the box outside while Porter and I went back inside the house to see if there was any more paranormal activity. For the rest of the night, the house was silent.
That's strange all in itself, and we're still getting readings out in the yard.
Look at the temperature.
Look at the temperature.
666.
For us, the straw that broke the camel's back was when we saw that 666 on the millimeter. At that point, we knew we had to get the box as far away from the family as possible.
All I know is I'm going to pray to God tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Once the sun came up, we took the Devil's Toy Box out to the truck and waited for the family to show up.
We invited them out here because we've just had activity for years, and we want somebody to tell us we weren't nuts.
We don't think you're crazy.
You're not.
You're not crazy at all.
We're crazy. You guys
We may be the crazy ones, but you guys are not crazy. It may be something that's tied in with this land.
It's weird, it's bizarre, and we really wanted to get to the bottom of it.
We had an interesting night.
We had EVPs, motion sensors going off, knocks on the door.
What was that?
Porter, didn't you say you were going to bring your dog?
We brought Bourbon out. He wouldn't come in.
Well, you do feel less alone when somebody else experiences the same things that you do.
And then we brought the box in, the Devil's Toy Box. Never used that before. We put the box upstairs on the staircase. Whatever it is that you guys might have in your house was setting off all the instruments.
After telling the family everything we went through with the box, the meters going crazy, the sound coming from inside it,
There's something tapping inside the box.
the 666 on the temperature gauge, we decided the best thing that we could do at this point for them was to just get rid of the box.
I'm all for it, and, let's get rid of it. And raising the kids, the biggest thing is to have them not be scared and uncomfortable in their own home. Absolutely.
Whatever it takes. My hope is that it's gone and that our children can move on for this and they can sleep in peace.
12 years of this stuff is enough.
Give y'all some reassurance.
And hopefully, by the way of God, this thing will stop.
Definitely. Right.
There's a peace of mind, and you can't put a price tag on a peace of mind. Thank you so much.
That means a lot to us, really. I mean, that's what we want to help you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you also.
Everything that we experienced that night led us to believe that whatever we trapped in the box was more of a malevolent or evil spirit.
Take these, man. All right.
Appreciate it.
See you.
This box could contain all the torment that this family's gone through for the past 12 years. So we wanted to do something dramatic.
Why did we do this? Where are we even at?
This was Chasey Ray's idea. Where is it?
Y'all just keep going. I'm country, but I done lost my GPS service.
We took the box to a very remote location where we could apply enough devastating explosive power that we could blow whatever energy was contained inside that box into 1,000,000 smaller components. Hopefully, it will dissipate the evil energy that may be contained inside and give this family some closure after all these years of torment. Look, he can't even spell it.
It's explosives. There's an X in explosives, Chasey.
Short of setting off an atom-splitting nuclear bomb, we did the next best thing.
It's gonna be big.
There's a lot of things that we can do with this Devil's Toy Box. We can throw it off a cliff, we can bury it, but no, we're gonna do it Tennessee style, baby. We're gonna blow this thing to smithereens.
Oh, God.
Do you honestly know what you're doing?
Whoa.
Hey, whoa.
Seriously.
Why?
You know what you're doing, right?
Get back. Crab.
Go that way. Oh, God. Everybody get out of
Guys,
the way.
I really don't know if this is a good idea. All I have to say to you is run.
Let's just blow it back to hell.
All right, let's do this, man.
Here we go. Green light, boys. Fire and hope.
What'd you put in that thing, man?
That's how we do it here in Tennessee. Yeah, goodbye, boss.
This was an incredible case for us. The Delasoms are a great family, and I hope in some way we've helped them move on with their lives.
All I know is I'm putting the pedal to the metal because I don't want some hitchhiking ghost coming home with us.